Sure is. August 24th, about 3 p.m. And this post is a very special post. You know, all you foreign illegals, you should definitely listen. You fake migrants, you asylum seeking con artists who come here knowing 90% of y'all that y'all asylum cases are going to be denied. But it's really just a con and a scam y'all running. And how do I know? Because I'm a New Yorker. You know how many con and scam artists be here in New York? American ones, black, white, Jewish, African, Asian, whatever. American, con artists of various different ethnicities and backgrounds. And how many foreign con artists come here to New York because they want to come here and commit their crimes and cons and scams here on, unsuspecting Americans or New Yorkers, and how many foreigners have come here over the last 30 years? Y'all people from all across the globe, but especially from South America to, what you call it, work in the drug trade that y'all don't speak about. And so, a lot of y'all, some folks have come here legitimately needing asylum and safety from unsafe conditions or the communities in y'all countries. But make no mistake about it. When y'all are telling those, guilty white folks who feel guilty because some of their ancestors had slaves or they want to help and racism and this and that, but they don't really want to take care of the debt owed to black people. They rather, divert to the side and do something that feels good emotionally, but ultimately does not solve the racism issue between black folks and white folks here in America. And that's our issue, Americans. That's not your foreign issue. Your foreigners who like to weigh in on racism and white supremacy and this was actually, our land, we was here for. But y'all, okay, y'all love to say that. But y'all were fine with it for all the years my people were enslaved. Y'all wasn't rushing over here saying any of that, trying to stop any of that or anything, because, y'all didn't give a damn then. Your ancestors, nor y'all. Y'all only cared, and really you don't care, when there were benefits in place that were put in place, let's be clear, for the descendants of the slaves who have been held back for 400 years from freedom, from getting paid for all their hard work, from learning how to read, being brutalized. And all of those folks who did that stuff were still right there after slavery was over. So they still had their same, belief systems and behavior patterns. But, they tried to do it other ways. They couldn't enslave you, so they tried to use black labor and black people other ways. That seems to be the Caucasian, y'all keep calling it culture. Culture, it's not culture, it's learned behavior patterns. Learn reinforced behavior patterns. Culture is the good stuff, art, music, food, clothing, history, education, reading, That's why a lot of countries don't have a complete history, because they didn't value education for their citizens. They value subjugation. We want to be in charge. We're going to tell y'all what to do. We're going to hand y'all the religion of our choice and brutalize you in the name of, you better do what we say while we don't do it at the top. And, that's our enemy, that one's our enemy, this one our enemy, while they all work to get to the top. That? There's no division at the top. While they talk about, trans versus, and try to make up all these different different phrases and stuff to describe basically people having emotional or mental or psychological issues that they need to deal with their doctor and their spiritual advisor and a psychiatrist. Instead of taking all of your personal issues out to force them down people's throat. I don't walk up to people and tell them, hey, who I have sex with. That's really nobody's business. It's really not. I'm not even getting any right now. But, hey, I didn't think about that. But if I was, I don't lead with that, because that's not my identity. That's not what I'm basing my whole identity around. And trying to establish myself acceptance by forcing people to acknowledge something personal and accept it, whether they believe in that or not. But you know what I noticed? Y'all don't do any of that. Y'all don't go to like the Arab countries and do any of the stuff y'all do here. I noticed that. Or the Arabs, Muslims. Y'all don't go to Asian countries and do that, Russia and do that. Y'all know they'll tear you out the frame. Come there waving around or acting up, against their religion, their citizens, or waving around your flags like the foreigners love to do. Get out there deep, talk about this, not an invasion. How do you figure? How do you figure that? When you go on the internet and see all your folks coming from right across the Mexican border, like invaders. Ah! That's not immigration. That's not legal immigration, orderly immigration, lawful immigration. Throwing rocks at the border patrol, calling them racist, even when they Spanish. Because the bottom line is, you're racist if you don't let us in and pay for us and give us everything we want right now. We ain't trying to follow no laws. We ain't trying to wait in no lines. That take too long. That's what they say. It take too long. I need jobs right now. You didn't need that education right now, though, right? You didn't need to come in and say, let me get right into school and start studying hard and working at night. Nah. You didn't need that education right now. The only things y'all seem to need right now is to party. Professional partiers, I hate to say it, but including my own people, my own black people, yes, professional breeders, And I don't know, maybe white folks is doing it too in the white communities. But I do know this. I don't see no white folks coming in my communities or something talking about they need me to support them. And if they do, they get the support through the legal ways, just like white or black Americans do, welfare, whatever. But see, for y'all foreigners to come here to get the benefits after slavery ended and talk about racism, but you did nothing to help my people be free, you will find with being a part of the system, that system set into place all the way throughout, and did nothing to stop it, stand in front of it, say it was racist or anything, protest, nothing. None of your ancestors. Only once benefits were in place. Yeah, y'all come just for the benefits, because if not, you will come prepared to take care of yourself. That's immigration. Immigrants come to take care of themselves. Immigrants will say, I'm going to immigrate to China, and yeah, that's how I immigrate. I go over there dead broke, pregnant, and tell them they need to pay for everything for me, and they're racist if they don't want to do it forever, and plus take hundreds of thousands, millions of my black people over there with our flags, American flag, and blasting rap music in China, even though, that's not part of what they do or part of their culture. You're not going to keep it low key. We're going to come there illegal and rush their borders. Ah! Y'all don't do that nowhere but America, huh? Or should I say the European countries where the white folks are soft and feel guilty for, all the things their ancestors did when they benefited from the intergenerational financial wealth that they received from the benefits of slavery. And now, so that's they want to keep that system of servants and worker bees in place. They don't want our children to grow up and own the businesses and, have the businesses. They want them to work hard in their businesses. That's what I want you to know. When they say, where do you want to be when you get up? The rich folks, when they say that to y'all don't know semantics. Y'all don't know about things like how to perform a linguistic forensic analysis and be a human lie detector, like I do, and literally tear apart, analyze, and factualize the subtext in each and every phrase that every person ever utters. There's what they're saying, and then there's a subtext. And if you're, literarily inclined, as I am, I love to read and stuff, so, God blessed me with that talent and ability. So miss me with the bullshit while y'all say y'all are migrants. Really? That's how black people come to y'all countries to migrate? Huh? Tearing across your borders, breaking your borders, throwing shit at your border patrol? No. We do anything listen, foreigners can't even own land or anything, have very limited rights in y'all countries. And definitely cannot come to your countries like that. And y'all come in and take full advantage, and want black people to welcome you in. Y'all want to bring your drugs. Y'all are criminals. Y'all work with the crime cartels and the drug cartels. All of y'all who come across that southern border. Y'all don't mind, working with crime cartels and drug cartels that are brutalizing Americans to make a lot of money, dumping tons and tons of drugs of all kinds in our communities that for, don't give a fuck if our kids get it, use it, whatever, killing Americans, whatever, as long as y'all make money off of us. And our government goes along with it. Our government has their own plan to keep, that top 1%, nice, the elites, like the overseers and the plantation owners and the house slaves. And everybody else got to be the field slaves, the 99% below. They crushing the middle class and all that. And y'all say y'all American, really. So tell me, how much y'all care about Maui? How much y'all been jumping to try and help the Maui citizens? Y'all fake ass new Americans. You fake phony wannabe con artist new Americans. Huh? How much y'all care about that? You know? How much do y'all care about anything concerning black people? We're Americans, but y'all don't seem to care about us. Y'all disrespect us and treat us like trash in our own country. And want us to smile on your face and, come with all this attitude, all these problems and shit. If you're so unhappy or you feel that America is such a racist place, this and that, then please, for God's sake, go back where you feel it was not racist. Don't come here to beg with one hand, make demands, get benefits, and then complain and disrespect us with the other and talk to us like we're ignorant, uneducated, illiterate 2-year-olds or 3-year-olds, like y'all do in y'all country where you're uneducated. And when you ask them, well, where did you get this idea about black people? Black people lazy, black people this, black people. Oh, that's what they say. Everybody say that, people in my country, and they got like one anecdote. This person was robbed, but you ain't talking about the thousands and thousands and millions of Americans being brutalized by your drugs, your illegal immigration, your cartels that you work with. You work with people who are committing crimes against Americans, teach you how to commit crimes against Americans. Go on that Facebook and the WhatsApp sites, to tell you exactly. And then it's always somebody said. Y'all don't never say the cartel, what are they? The coyotes and the cartel leaders, drug cartel leaders and all that they said. Y'all do exactly what the criminals say and, pay them or whatever they say. Come across here illegally. Your women getting raped coming across the border, isn't that correct? Rape trees with panties and all this kind of stuff. Women getting on birth control before they come across the border. So they, in case they get raped, but won't get on birth control at home so you won't get pregnant in your unsafe country. Won't get on birth control here either because you want to pop up more kids, anchors, so that we can pay for them. I see all the bullshit. And I also see illegals are being used too, I got to say that, by the white folks who sell them the dream. They pimp the American dream and American people, the American soldiers and American tax dollars all over the world to countries all over the world making these secret deals. Well, if you do this for us, I will give you that much of the taxpayer money. American taxpayer money, but then when it's time for taxpayers to get money, it's, well, here, you can have $700. We have to put a cap on it. They don't put a cap on nothing. They be trying to give Ukraine, trying to give migrants, nothing. Just black people and American citizens, right? But they never put a cap on how much they ask us to pay, want us to pay endlessly. While our communities are falling apart, you got Americans who need help with drug addiction, homelessness, Americans who are not getting jobs because the foreigners only give them to their own, and the top 1%, those in charge, the Democrats and, the elite political prostitutes of both parties, don't care. As long as they stay in, the ghettos, the people we invite, and they come work for us in our communities, but then they go home and, they're great. What's the problem? They don't victimize our communities. They just work here and then they leave and go to your communities, black communities, and victimize y'all. And tell black people we haven't done anything. Like they're talking about, Fat Joe said Spanish people helped create rap music. No, you didn't, motherfucker. Show me where rap music was being created, for example, in California before it was started here in New York. There's plenty of Latinos in California at that time. Was they doing rap music? Or in a country, anywhere, a Latino country. Stop it with the fucking convenient memory loss, revised history, living in houses of secrets and lies, and just, making shit up as you go along. Bullshit. I want to see the proof. Because I have proof of everything I say. And so for you migrants and you foreigners and all that, y'all are not Americans. How you American, but you don't give a fuck about Hawaii and Maui? One of the biggest tourist dollars, states in the union, because it brings a huge tourist dollars. Y'all don't care, because all y'all do is come here telling us what you need us to pay for you. Y'all want to suck more tourist dollars out. You don't care. You don't care about the Mauians suffering, as long as you hurry up and get all the rest of your people up in here to get the jobs, the housing, the this, the that, and come in and say, we don't want to be vaccinated and all kind of stupid shit. No, we don't want vaccinations. We just want all the free everything, so we can party, leave our kids alone in hotels for 2 days, all kind of crazy shit at the migrant hotels. Drugs, guns, alcohol, sex in the staircase. That doesn't sound like somebody coming running for a better life, in fear of their life. That sounds like somebody who's coming to get over. Yeah, we know here in New York. We got a fucking American con artist right the fuck here. I got con artists in my family. And I'm going to tell them the truth about themselves too. That's right. This is the apology tour. I want to apologize to all of y'all for y'all the fact that y'all thought I was fucking stupid, done. And that I was gonna support all this ass backwards maze of circular logic, just brain dead shit that you talk. We need more and more and more and more. Oh, there's no room at the shelter. They better find some more room. Oh, well, so what? We don't care. Americans are getting homeless and all that, and that they need help. They better go and do more for us because we need more help. That's right. We be here for years and don't bother to learn English, don't bother to get a professional career. We just get a job and then we go party, party, party. Get benefits while we working, all kind of stuff. All this kind of stuff the foreigners do. The Africans, the Americans, the Russians, y'all all sucking the American people dry. Talking about they got to. That's the American citizens. Money, we're the ones putting that money in. So every time you take it out, you're taking it from us. Even the white folks. I know some are racist. That's our problem to deal with. The black Americans, the descendants of the slaves. Not yours. Shut up, Africans who sent my people over here. Shut up, Colombians who killed your own fucking people 100,000, 50,000, 100,000 deep in the 50s and called it La Violencia. We don't know why we did it. We don't know, so we just call it La Violencia. Yeah, shut up and go fix your own countries. And if you got a problem with anything here, the racism or anything that is a black American problem, we the ones who suffered. Y'all came after it was all over, after the civil rights battles, And the only reason y'all have any real problem is because you stay out there in the fucking street committing crimes and hanging out. If you stop hanging out in the street, you wouldn't be out there committing crimes and nobody would be out there committing crimes on you. You wouldn't be able to be committed crime on if you stay moving. And take your ass home and go party in your house. But so many of y'all like to party, you need more space. And you don't want to rent a hall or nothing. You don't want to do things legally. You do things the happy land way, right? You happy land creating motherfuckers. So yeah, I'm sick of all of y'all, including my family. I'm going to, apologize to them too like that, and whoever. Y'all are using us, bleeding us dry. The American people don't give a fuck about the blacks. But, it's just, let's get our tribe over here so we can say we're this tribe / Americans. Blank / Americans and bleed the real American people dry. Because all of y'all fuckers who talk around y'all new Americans, you never want to pay for nothing. I noticed that. You never volunteer to, oh my goodness, those people are suffering here. If they're Americans, you don't give a fuck. You're busy bleeding us dry, remember? Con artists, taking. Yeah. Never giving. Nope, just we need more until the American economy collapses. While Americans are not getting the jobs, so where's the tax money gonna come from? When y'all are getting all these under the table jobs that don't provide tax money. Where's that tax money gonna come from that you keep demanding we give to y'all first and we get less while y'all get more? Y'all got, it's amazing how they talk about, reparations. We don't have an obligation for that, but we got an obligation for foreign citizens. Miss me with the bullshit. We're getting right back to the reparations discussion, and my people have been overlooked and sidelined and marginalized and fucking held back for over 400 years, even after slavery. That's why y'all are still responsible. Because you did a lot of things up to this day, even after slavery, to hold my people back. And thank God I got that high quality education in the 80s, or I wouldn't know about it. So, see all of you soon. I got to go apologize to my family now. Bye.